Hello students, welcome back to the Maths 4th Standard Maths lesson number 7 Jugs and Mugs workbook. Today we are going to do already textbook sums are teacher had done. So open your workbook page number 59. These pictures are already given. You can see that here heading is given thinking time. So teacher had already explained about the liters and milliliters, what is meant by capacity, etc. The quantity of liquid that a container can hold is called the capacity of the container. The liquid substances can be measured either in liters or milliliters. So here question you see, tick the containers which can hold liquids less than 1 liter. So here some of the pictures already given. You can see the jug, spoon, mug, bucket, glass, bottle, syringe, then can, etc. So from this, which containers can hold liquids less than 1 liter? So you can tick mark the correct options and the other one not to do anything. So here I had shown that first one tick marking, you can see spoon. Spoon is a very small quantity only we can measure. So it is less than 1 liter. Then here another one mug. Mug also contains less quantity only we can use it. Next one is bucket. It is more quantity, more than 1 liter it will occupy, so it is not to tick mark. The next one glass. Glass is also small quantity, less than 1 liter, so we can tick mark. Then bottle, which will be more quantity filling, so it is not to tick mark. Then next one, a syringe is given, injection syringe. They are less quantity only taking, so that we can tick mark. And a Coke can is also less than 1 liter. So the options are already written here. List all the objects have capacity. List all the objects having capacity more than 1 liter. So here first I had written spoon, mug, glass, injection syringe, Coke can, etc. They are all less quantity. So which are the remaining ones? Bucket and the bottle will be the more quantity, and also the jug is also contains more quantity, more than 1 liter. So you have to write here that this picture, this one, jug, bucket and the bottle, you have to write. Here I had written only the list of objects less than 1 liter only I had written. So remaining you write yours. The picture of some packets or containers that can contain liquids are shown below. Thus, what would you use milliliter or liter to measure them? So before that, here one clue given. You see the quantity of liquid that a container can hold is called the capacity of the container. Now turn the page. So before that I told one time, here I had written a small quantity only written in that, remaining you have to write yours. Now next page, page number 60. Here also some pictures are given. So according to that, objects name given, objects given, capacity of containers, milliliter or liter given. So you can write whether it is liter or milliliter using. So first one, A. Here you see it is, I had written less quantity only using, so it will be ml. Then B. Again it is less quantity, so milliliter. Here C, you can see a bottle. So generally the bottles are 1 liter or more than 1 liter. So here it will be liter. Then D, a small glass is given, so it is milliliter. Then next one, a test tube, so very less, so it will be milliliter. Then here one fruity packet is given, that is also less than liter, so it is milliliter. So these pictures seeing, you can write whether they are liter or milliliter. So here first one, second one, then fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, all milliliter, and C, that is bottle, is only liter. Now next question, read. Mohan has small containers, each of 50 ml, 100 ml, 200 ml, 500 ml. So you can see here 50 ml, 100 ml, 200 ml, 500 ml cans are there, containers are there. So he wants to fill the big containers, each of 1 liter, 2 liter, 500 ml, 3 liter, 1.5 liter, etc. So our question is, in how many times of pouring of small containers he can fill all these big containers? So with the help of this each container, how many times he will fill, then he can fill this 1 liter, 2 liter, 500 ml, 3 liter, 1.5 liter, etc. So one by one column I had already filled also. I had shown the method also. Before that, first you have to see the quantity, how much he has to fill it. Look at here. First one, 1 liter. So 1 liter we will convert into milliliter. So 1 liter meaning is 1000 milliliter ml. So if he will use 50 ml container, how many times he has to fill to complete 1 liter? So what the method? So 1 liter equal to 1000 divided by, that is upon, with which can he is going to fill 50. So upon 50. Now what easy method is there? That 0 and 0 we can cancel. Remaining you can divide it. Here I had cancellation method done. If you are not knowing cancellation method, you take it outside. You can divide it also, but there is no place, so I had shown the cancellation. So 5 will go in 10 2 times and 1 0 is there. So answer will get 20. So how many times he will fill with this can or with this container? 20 times if he will take 50 ml, then he can complete 1 liter or 1000 milliliter. Now second part is, if he is using 100 ml container, then this 1 liter, how many times he has to use? So 1 liter equal to 1000 upon, with which can he is going to fill 100. So upon 100. With which container we are using, that quantity we will write upon. So 1000 upon 100, both the 0 you can cancel each other. So the number will become 10. So if he will use 10 times filling 100 ml container, he can complete 1 liter. Third number is, if he is using this 200 ml container, how many times he has to use it? So here 1 liter equal to 1000 upon 200. So this 0 and this 0 we can cancel each other. So remaining 10 upon 2. So 2 will go in 10 5 times. So how many times he has to fill? 5 times. So the method here itself shown, you also copy in your workbook same method. Now this first part, last question is 500 ml can. If we will use this container, 1 liter, that means 1000 ml, how many times he has to fill? 1000 upon 500. So this 20 and this 20 we can cancel each other. 5 will be divided with 10. 5 twos are 10. So 2 times if he will fill with a 500 ml can, he can complete 1000 milliliter or 1 liter. So first part, if 50 ml taking 20 times, 100 ml can taking 10 times, 200 ml can taking 5 times, and 500 ml can taking 2 times he has to fill. Now second question, if he is taking 2 liter, so 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter, then 2 liter equal to 2000 ml. So if he is using 50 ml can, how many times he has to fill? 2000 upon 50. So this 0 and 0 cancel. So 200 divided by 5, we will get the answer 40. So 40 times he has to use this 50 ml container to fill 2 liter. Now, instead of 50 ml, he will take 100 ml can. So 2000 upon 100. So both the 0, 0 we can cancel each other. So the number will become 20. So 20 times he will fill 100 ml can. He can complete 2 liter. Then if he will take 200 ml can, so 2000 upon 200. 0 and 0 we can cancel each other. So 2 will go in 20 10 times. So the answer will get 10. So 10 times if he will fill 200 ml can, he can complete 2 liter. Then next one 500 ml. 500 ml. So 2000 upon 500. So 0 and 0 cancel. Then remaining 20 is there and here 5. So 5 will go in 20 4 times. So if he will use 4 times 500 ml container, then he can complete 2 liter filling. Then third number is 500 ml. If he wants to fill 500 ml, how many times each one will use? So first one is 500 upon 50. 50 ml can. So 0 and 0 cancel. So 50 upon 5 equal to 10. So 10 times if he will use this 50 ml can, he can fill 500 ml. Next one 100 ml. 500 upon 100. 0 and 0 cancel each other. So the number will become 5. So 5 times he can use it. Now third number is 200 ml. And here the filling part is 500 ml. So if we will use 200 upon 500, it is not possible. So it is not possible to fill with the help of 200 ml. So that blank place we can put. Then 500 ml can. So 500 ml divided by 500 equal to 1. So one time if he will fill, then 500 ml will be complete. Now next one is 3 liter. 3 liter equal to 3000 milliliter. So first one 50 ml, 3000 upon 50. This 0 and 0 cancel. So 300 divided by 5, you will get answer 60. So if he will use 50 ml container, 60 times he has to fill to complete 3 liter or 3000 ml. Next one is 100 ml. So 3000 upon 100, 20 and 20 cancel each other. So the number will become 30. So 30 times he will use 100 ml can, then he can fill 3000 milliliter or 3 liter. Next one 200 ml. So 3000 upon 200. This 0 and 0 cancel each other. So remaining 30 upon 2. That means 15. So 15 times he will use 200 ml can. He can fill 3 liter. Then here last question is 500 ml. 3000 upon 500. 0 and 0 cancel each other. So 30 upon 5. So 5 will go in 36 times. So 500 ml container using, he can use 6 times to fill 3 liters. Now here the next one is 1.5 liter. 1.5 meaning is 1500 ml. So 1500 ml upon 50. 50 ml can using 10 both cancel each other. So remaining 150 upon 5. So when we will take outside, you can do the division. Answer will get 30. 30 times he will use 50 ml can. Then he can fill 1500 ml. Next one 100 ml. So 1500 upon 100. 0 and 0 cancel each other. So the number will become 15. 15 times he has to use 100 ml can to fill 1.5 liter or 1500 milliliter. Next one 200 ml. So 1.5 liter, that means 1500 upon 200, it is not exactly divisible. So here it is not possible. So you can put blank. Now next one 1500 upon 500 ml can, if we will use 0 and 0 you can cancel each other. 15 upon 5 equal to 3. So if he will use 500 ml can 3 times he will use, then he can fill 1500 ml or 1.5 ml. So students, here the method also shortly I had shown. If you are not able to do the cancellation, you can take, after cutting the 0, the remaining numbers you can take outside, do in the rough book and find out the answer is coming or not. Here there is no place, so I can't show more than this. So today I am going to complete this much only. Remaining part of the chapter we will do in the next video. Before that you complete your work which I had explained today. We will meet again tomorrow.